Hey everyone, welcome back to Plan with Bee. I am really excited today to film this because I have an unboxing on another custom planner from LovePaperPlan. So if you've been following me on Instagram, which is at _planwithbee_, you would have seen tons of photos of this planner right here, which is my most recent one, aside from the one that I'm about to unbox, of course. This is a custom from LovePaperPlan, and I absolutely love this planner so much, and it's just one of my absolute favorites. I love it so much. And then I also have my beautiful mahogany one, which you guys have seen a lot of as well towards the end of last year, which is also from LovePaperPlan. I love their planners so much. The quality is amazing. The craftsmanship, I mean, look at the stitch lines on this. It's incredible. They have wonderful customer service. I absolutely adore them. They're such nice people. So I ended up getting another custom made, and that's what we're gonna unbox today. I'm really excited about it. Dion at LovePaperPlan also mentioned that she put something extra in here that they're trying out in their shop, and she wanted me to just take a look at them and see if I liked them. So I'm really excited to see what that is in here as well. So the reason why I got another custom made was simply because I absolutely love this planner. It is one of my favorite planners. It's amazing. I love it so much. However, I mentioned this in my unboxing of this planner, and when I've shown this, it is very floppy, and I knew it was going to be floppy. Like, this was all talked about before I ordered it, and it's because it's bare inside. There was nothing backing it, and I didn't want fabric in here because I didn't want like any kind of pattern or anything, just because I know myself and I would get bored with it over time. So I spoke to Dion, and you know, they came up with an idea as far as how to firm this up for me. So I ended up customizing an all new undyed planner from LovePaperPlan, and it's got different pocket configurations and everything, and I'm really excited to open that up. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox that now with you guys on camera. I have not opened this box at all yet, and the only thing that I did was just cut the tape off the bottom. So I'm really excited to look in here, and I'm excited to see what the item is that Dion sent that she wanted me to take a look at. Let's take a look. Oh my goodness. So these look like they're like leather fly leaves that go inside the planner. Oh, they're nice and thin too. I like that. I don't ever use leather fly leaves in my planners because I don't have space in my planners for them, like ever. My planner is just always so packed, it's almost hard to close. But these are really nice and thin, and like, they're pretty firm. I mean, they're pliable, but they're like firm. This is really pretty. Oh, I like the bear a lot. Let's look at the others. So there's some flowers, like a compass, feather. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. Oh, they did one with Plan with Bee written on it. That is so cool. I love that. This will be really cool to put in like my reference planner. That's for my Plan with Bee stuff. Oh my gosh, that is so sweet of them. And then there's another floral one. That is absolutely so sweet of them. So I'm wondering if maybe they're going to start adding these to the shop or something, or maybe taking customs. I'm not quite sure. But these are really cool. If you guys like fly leaves, like leather ones in your planners, these are really cool. Wow, I love that. I'm gonna just set these to the side so I can unbox everything else. This card just says handcrafted in the USA. And then there's a little please read me card. And there's something else in here. I have no idea what's in this. I love like all the little packaging, the little containers. Oh my goodness, how pretty. It's like a pressed flower inside of here. Paper clips. I love paper clips. These like rounded ones are so good. They're like really sturdy. Oh, and like a little flower charm. How pretty. Oh my goodness, thank you, Dion. This is so nice. All right, so now for the star of the show. Oh, I'm so excited. My heart. Also, FYI, don't mind my nails. I painted them and then forgot that I painted them and went on to start doing things, and then they got like all smudged and gross, and so I painted right over top instead of properly actually like, you know, cleaning them with nail polish remover and redoing them, and so they just look like a hot mess, and they're still tacky, but I don't care. I'm going outside to garden after this anyways, so they're just gonna get messier. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, I love it, I love it. I'm so excited. So obviously you guys are looking at this going, this is the same planner, but it is different. I'm gonna show you guys the differences. I'm so excited. It's really lightweight. I'm surprised because of just the fact that it's a couple layers of leather. I'm surprised how lightweight it is, but I'm really, really happy about that. Here it says LovePaperPlan on the back. Obviously it's lighter in color than this one because this one has sunbathed and has been held a lot. So this one is starting to patina already. This one is still like fresh planner, and it needs to sit out in the sun for a little bit to get darker like this. All right, so let me go over the specs of this one first, and then I will go ahead and show you guys the differences between the two, and then I'll put my stuff into this planner so you guys can see how it fills up. So let me just set this one aside for now. So anytime I get a custom, I always like to send like all the details. I even sketched out what I was looking for here, so you can see like the pocket configuration and everything like that, and the fabric that I wanted inside. So I will show you guys all the specs now. Okay, so the first thing is that this is the Undyed leather, and it's A6 size, and it has the chunky clasp with the magnetic closure. And I do not have a big back pocket, which is why you can see the hardware on the outside. Instead, I got the front slip pocket here, and inside of this one I have this really, really pretty fabric that is actually in my mahogany planner as well, in the big back pocket of it. I will show you guys that really quick. Here it is in the back of my mahogany planner. I really loved this fabric, but there wasn't any left, but Dion found a really small piece of it, and it was perfect for inside of this pocket. So I was really excited about that. So I have that lined in here for just like a pop of pattern, which is kind of like a signature thing from LovePaperPlan. A lot of the planners have this like really cool pop of pattern inside the large back pockets. So I wanted that incorporated as well in my planner. But since I don't have the large back pocket, I just went ahead and got it inside the front slip. And then inside here, I have a different pocket configuration, as you can see. So I wanted a slip pocket here that was kind of like secretarial, but it was sewn up here. So when I put smaller things in, things don't like fly out everywhere. And then I just wanted like a top loading slip pocket here and the back slip pocket here. Also, the biggest difference as well is the fact that it's lined with leather. So there's a very thin leather inside lining this, just so that it's a little bit firmer and a little bit more sturdy. It's still very flexible and pliable, but it's sturdier than what this one is because this one's bare inside. And this is like a smooth leather in here. On the outside is the textured leather. All of LovePaperPlan's planners come with 30mm rings. However, I use 25mm, so I will swap my own rings in here, which is what I always do. However, I got this planner, as you can see, it looks smaller ever so slightly than this one because I got different measurements for this. So the measurements of this one, which is my previous Undyed from LovePaperPlan, are the standard measurements that they use across like all of their A6. So I customized the measurements a little bit with them, which I was really happy they were able to accommodate. I really appreciated that. I wanted the measurements to be very similar to my Vanderspec Senior 25mm A6 planner because I like when all of my inserts go really close to the edge and there's not like much excess leather around the edge, just because for me, like, I don't need the extra space for anything, and I don't care that my stuff goes flush with the edge. I just like things to be as compact as possible while still maximizing the fact that I can use A6 inserts inside. So I did get the measurements to be 6.73 inches tall and then 5.51 wide when closed. When it's completely open and laying flat, it's 11.69 inches. So like this. So I'm really excited about the size. I just have to swap my 25mm rings into here, which I'll do when I go to load all of my inserts inside. I am really excited. I'm really impressed. I mean, like I said, the quality and the craftsmanship is always amazing from LovePaperPlan. The customer service is incredible. Like, they're the nicest people, and anytime you have questions or anything, like, they're just so nice and so sweet to send me all these extras. That was really kind of them. I'm just so excited. I can't believe that they did one that says Plan with Bee. I think that that's so cool. Look how cool that is. I love that. So I'm going to go ahead and just compare the two really quick. I know a lot of people ordered planners similar to this after we showed this one. So I'm just going to show you guys. The inside of this one has like the standard slip pocket on the side, and then here it has the top loading pocket, and I had requested that the slits be here so that I could kind of like paper clip things and just shove things in them, but they're not like actual pockets. Things can like fall through because it just goes into this main pocket. And then the back, oops, in the back here you can see it just has like a shortened secretarial pocket as well as like the big back pocket here. So the pockets are different. The size obviously is different. The measurements are on this one are a little bit smaller. And then inside this front slip pocket, I just had a different fabric. So inside this one, I had this beautiful like blueberry foliage fabric, which I love so much. I almost got the same fabric put into this one. And then Dion actually told me that she had that little piece of this fabric here, which I just loved. I loved this like pop of blue and the red against the navy. I thought it looked so pretty. And as this patinas, like the colors, I think are just gonna look so pretty together. So I was really excited about that. I'm gonna go ahead and put 25mm rings in here and all of my inserts, and then show you guys how it looks filled up. And with the power of video editing, I am back and I have swapped everything into the new one. So I just want to say really quickly, because I forgot to mention this earlier, that because I use 25mm rings, that is why these measurements work for my planner. If you're using 30mm rings, then it's probably going to be too much, like because the rings are bigger and take up more space, it's gonna overhang. But because I use 25mm rings, that's why these measurements work for me. And that's also why I had so much excess leather in this one, just because I swapped the 30mm out and used 25mm rings, so that like brings my inserts in a little bit more. So I just want to mention that in case you're thinking about getting a custom size or anything, that you keep in mind the size of the rings that you are using, because even my custom VDS, that one is 25mm rings. So those sizes, those measurements were made for 25mm rings. All right, I am really excited. So it is so lightweight and it is still very pliable and like squishy, but it is firmer, and I'm really excited. It's so nice to hold. It's so nice. Like I can't get over how much lighter this one is too. This is like more lightweight than this one was, and I think it's just because this one had so much textured leather, which is a thicker leather. Like even the pockets inside were the textured leather, so I think that added a lot of weight to it. Not saying it was like overly heavy or anything, because this is pretty light too, but it just was it's just heavier than this one. So I just want to show you the inside. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So here's how everything looks inside. You can see everything is really nice, fits perfectly. It goes right to the edge. It's nice and flush. Even when it's closed, it's right there to the edge, which is exactly what I like. I love that so much. So I went ahead and I shoved my like receipts and stuff up here in the front pocket, and I just have a few things here in, the magnets are getting stuck to each other. I just have a few things here in this like little partial secretarial pocket. Again, I wanted this sewn here just so that things aren't falling out, because I have a lot of like smaller things in here, so I like the way that that is holding everything. I just have a card paper clipped here. This is a very old freebie from my website. Then in the back, I just have some papers that are in here, and some like drawings and stuff like that, sticky notes, cards. And this little black envelope I keep like all of my date dots in, and stamps and band-aids and like just stuff like that, so that they're not like flying out everywhere. So I just have that tucked in here with a few things. I did go ahead and put a pen loop on. I put these pen loops on in all of my LovePaperPlan planners. So here's this one, which is the green, which I love this because this is like one of my favorite colors, as you guys can probably tell because you guys see this color a lot with my things. So I have this one in here. In my mahogany, I have I think I have the like teal one as well. Yeah, I do. I have this teal one, and the reason why is because I just think it matches so nice with that pop of pattern that I chose, which is like kind of like a southwestern print, which I have in here. So I just think that that picks up nicely on it, like that little pop of blue. And I just absolutely love this. I love that it has the leather inside. It's nice and smooth. Stuff isn't getting stuck on it. And while it is still very like flexible and a little, you can see like it's a little bit floppy, it still has some hold. Like you can see it's not flopping all the way back, but it is still floppy enough and pliable enough that it lays completely flat. So I am very, very happy with how this turned out. I just want to show you how this one is. When you open this, I'm just like holding the back, you can see like how floppy it is and like pliable, and it's just extra floppy, which some people really like extra floppy leather, but it was just a little too floppy for me. And because of like all the pockets and stuff add some weight, it really just like flops back. And so when I would hold it, you see how the back cover kind of like it just drapes. So I am really, really happy and like really impressed with how lightweight and pliable this is while still holding some of that firmness, because it's lined with a very thin, smooth leather. So it's still pliable and just like nice, but it does have a little firmness to it while still having all that give. I'm really excited and happy about that. And it just feels so nice and smooth in here. And like my stuff was like gliding in and out of here better than in this one, because when you have like the bare leather, sometimes things get stuck. So I'm really happy about that. I just want to show you the size difference. So if I just put these sides together here, you can see that the width of it when open is a lot shorter. You can see that difference right there. And again, that works perfect because I have 25mm rings in here, and so this is sized to fit the 25mm rings. I did go ahead and put the 30mm back into this one, which is what it came with. So I just have this one here, which I'll use like as a reference planner or something because it's gorgeous. Like all of these planners from LovePaperPlan are absolutely stunning. I'm really happy with this. I cannot get over how lightweight that this is. I did select this pocket combination when I was customizing it. I asked them if they were able to do this pocket combination because I thought maybe it would help with the bulk, having just one pocket on the front instead of the doubled up pockets, and then in the back having the double, because there's nothing on the back of this, but then like on the front there's the slip pocket. So that's why I did that, and it really helps with the weight of it and the bulk of it. And it's just so nice. I just love it. I love it so much. And it closes, which is usually an issue with my planners because they're like overstuffed a little bit. But because this is, again, so like pliable, it really just molds, and that magnet holds really tight and really well. I'm really impressed, and I'm very, very happy with this. This is so nice, and it's a little bit more compact, and it will just fit into my bag even better. I'm just so happy with this. And I'm so thankful to Dion and her husband, who are just some of the nicest people. I absolutely think they're just wonderful. And I'm so happy to have planners made by them, because seriously, look at the stitch line, you guys. Like the stitching, it's perfect. Like it's so nice. It's wonderful. I just think it's beautiful. The craftsmanship, I absolutely love this. I'm so happy. Like I was in love with this planner. This was absolutely one of my favorite planners, and this is just like, it's like 2.0. It's just like this, but just even better, and I'm just so happy. So thank you so much to Dion and her husband over at LovePaperPlan. I am ecstatic about this. I will film a flip soon of all of my stuff in here, so I hope to see you guys for that video. Enjoy your day, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.